Hi, I'm Dr. Lisabeth Saunders Medlock from Life by Design Coaching, and it's March 21st, and this is the first time I am doing the coaching tip of the week, which you can now find every week on Mondays posted on my YouTube channel. This week, I'm going to spend a couple minutes talking about boundaries. You can see a longer version of a workshop that I do on boundaries that'll be posted on YouTube soon. But today, I'm just going to spend about 2 or 3 minutes talking about boundaries, because boundaries are some things that people have a really tough time setting and sticking to, and I work with people all the time to have good boundaries. So first of all, I want to cover what is a boundary. A boundary are really kind of the walls that you place around yourself, and not walls in a bad way, but walls in terms of limits and the things that define who you're going to let into your life, how you're going to spend your time, how you're going to spend your energy, the things that are okay and not okay in your world. Having boundaries are really the things that keep us safe, stable, and allow us to have well-being. People that have good boundaries tend to be people that they define who they are through their boundaries and who they're not. They stick to their boundaries. They kind of stake the ground and the area that they're going to stand on, and they stay true to their boundaries. And they're mostly seen as people that are really stable. So having good boundaries keeps you safe, keeps you stable, and helps you to stay true to yourself and true to your word. I want to talk a little bit about what happens when you let your boundaries go or let people cross your boundaries. I just want people to remember that every time that you say yes, when you really want to say no, you're compromising your boundaries. You're letting something into your life that you've said shouldn't be part of your life. And you can't really do that without paying the price. Every time you say yes, when you really want to say no, what you're doing is you're interpreting what people are asking you to do as a need or as a demand. And then you limit yourself by saying, I don't have a choice in this. They need this, they're demanding this from me. And when you say yes, when you want to say no to this demand, what you're really saying to other people and to yourself is your needs and what you want are more important than me and the limits that I've set for myself and the beliefs I have for myself and how I've wanted to live my life. And you're compromising that for other people. So again, it's really important to not only define what your boundaries are and set those, but hold your boundaries tight. Because lastly, what I want you to come away with is, if you say yes when you want to say no, and you do this consistently over and over, you really cheapen your word, because people know that they've got you. They can get you to do the things that they want you to do instead of staying true to who you are. And your word begins to not meaning anything. And you really want your word to be your word, so that when you say no, you can say it forcefully and powerfully. And people that can say no and stick to their boundaries are the people that remain in choice. And what you really want to do in your life is that you want to be the one making the choices. Stay in a place of choice where you're making the choices that you've defined that are right for you, of who you're going to let in your life, how you're going to spend your time, how you're going to spend your energy. I hope this was helpful today. We'll be having these life coaching tip of the weeks every Monday, so check back next Monday. Again, I'm Dr. Lisabeth Saunders Medlock from Life by Design Coaching. Have a great week.